Article 202 of the Indian Constitution pertains to the presentation of the annual financial statement in the state legislature. Annual financial statement. The governor of the state is required to present, in respect of every financial year, a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the state to the House or Houses of the state legislature. This statement is referred to as the annual financial statement. Breakdown of expenditure. The estimates of expenditure included in the annual financial statement must be broken down into two categories. Expenditure charged upon the Consolidated Fund of the state. This includes certain types of expenditure that are mandated by the Constitution or by law to be met from the Consolidated Fund. Other expenditure proposed to be made from the Consolidated Fund of the state. This includes all other expenditures not classified as charged expenditure. The estimates must also distinguish between expenditure on revenue account and other types of expenditure. Expenditure charged on the Consolidated Fund. The following types of expenditure are classified as expenditure charged on the Consolidated Fund of each state. Emoluments and allowances of the governor and related office expenses. Salaries and allowances of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, and in states with a Legislative Council, the Chairman and Deputy Chairman of the Legislative Council. Debt charges, including interest, sinking fund charges, redemption charges, and expenses related to raising loans and servicing and redeeming debt. Expenditure related to the salaries and allowances of judges of any high court. Any sums required to satisfy judgments, decrees, or awards of any court or arbitral tribunal. Any other expenditure declared by the Constitution or by state law to be charged upon the Consolidated Fund. This article ensures transparency and accountability in the state's financial management by requiring the presentation of a comprehensive statement of estimated receipts and expenditure to the state legislature, with a clear breakdown of expenditure categories. It also specifies certain types of expenditure that are charged upon the Consolidated Fund of the state.
The Constitution of India. Part 6. The States. Chapter 3. The State Legislature. Procedure in Financial Matters. Article 202. Annual Financial Statement. 1. The Governor shall, in respect of every financial year, cause to be laid before the House or Houses of the Legislature of the state a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the state for that year, in this part referred to as the Annual Financial Statement. 2. The estimates of expenditure embodied in the Annual Financial Statement shall show separately. A. The sums required to meet expenditure described by this Constitution as expenditure charged upon the Consolidated Fund of the state, and b. The sums required to meet other expenditure proposed to be made from the Consolidated Fund of the state, and shall distinguish expenditure on revenue account from other expenditure. 3. The following expenditure shall be expenditure charged on the Consolidated Fund of each state. A. The emoluments and allowances of the Governor, and other expenditure relating to his office. B. The salaries and allowances of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, and, in the case of a state having a Legislative Council, also of the Chairman and the Deputy Chairman of the Legislative Council. C. Debt charges for which the state is liable, including interest, sinking fund charges and redemption charges, and other expenditure relating to the raising of loans and the service and redemption of debt. D. Expenditure in respect of the salaries and allowances of judges of any high court. E. Any sums required to satisfy any judgment, decree or award of any court or arbitral tribunal. F. Any other expenditure declared by this Constitution, or by the legislature of the state by law, to be so charged.